All right, English 2 students. So I did want to come to you through this video as we are working our way towards the end of the semester. As of right now, we have 2 weeks left. And we're going to use those 2 weeks to be working on research projects. We're really going to use this week to finish doing our digging deeper and gathering our resources. And then next week, I'm going to just give you an overview of how we're going to organize folders. And that's going to be your final. So we do have a project final. That means that you're going to turn in the final prior to our last day of school. And if we do that appropriately, then I'm going to be able to grade those things before we go on break, and you're going to have your final grade as we go on break. Just a reminder about a few things. So I am also giving you time over this week and next week instead of inundating you with lots of small assignments. We've done almost every assignment that we're going to do for this semester. We're finishing off vocab this week. We are finishing off research this week. You're putting together your folder next week. So there's actually nothing new next week except for that final organization piece. The only other thing that we're doing this week is putting together your reading projects. So I am again giving you time to do your reading projects. So we only have 3 assignments this week. That gives you 2 extra days to work on reading projects. I also have encouraged you to do work on personal narrative. And when it comes down to it, if I'm looking at your grade for the semester and I'm determining, does this person deserve to pass or fail? I'm looking for, did you do the personal narrative? Is it up to a passing score? Did you do the reading project? Is it up to a passing score? Did you do the research project? Is it up to a passing score? So it's really kind of narrowed down to those 3 things. They're going to be my guiding posts for you to say, for me to say, yes, this person should pass the course, or no, they should not. And the grades are weighted that way. So if you've missed one of those assignments, chances are your grade's probably not looking too good. If you're missing both of them, then you probably can't pass anyway. But just be aware, those are the things that I'm going to be looking for. If it comes to talking about decisions, are you going to get an incomplete? I'm probably going to look at, do they have 2 of those things done? Could they get one thing done over break? Versus, do they have all 3 things to do? Well, I'm probably not going to give you an incomplete if you have all 3 things to do over break. So some of those conversations still need to happen, but at this point, you have 2 weeks to get those 3 major assignments turned in and get them into some good shape. So that being said, how are we going to use class time this week and next week? I want you to come to class. I want you to come to class so that we can do a grade review. My initial idea is to schedule you with some times. And so I would look for that tomorrow morning. Do you have some times? If you're a virtual student, I'm going to schedule you with a few minutes here, a few minutes there. If you're an in-person student, we're going to do that same thing, and I'm going to try to get to talk to everybody over the next couple weeks to make sure that we're all in the right place. If you're coming in to do work, then I'm going to be circling one of those 3 big activities for you to do. And so that's how we're going to spend our in-class time. Again, my hope is that you've done those things, but I know a lot of people still need to do them. And so I want to be crystal clear, like this is where the pass-fail comes in. As we move a little closer to the actual day of break, I might have you do a little bit of a reflection, kind of letting me know what are some things that are going to work better for you next semester, because we anticipate a lot of the same issues next semester as we had this semester. We want to be sure that we're getting as many people on track as possible. So I did want to come to you, this week to kind of give you that overview. Here's what the next couple weeks are going to do, and here's what we've got to do during those next couple weeks.